Hello people, I am 30 and welcome back to Imperator Rome, playing as the Roman Republic. In the last episode we finally took the entirety of Sardinia, and we still have some things to take on Korsika, because we still need to colonize those 4 regions here. But that will happen eventually, I think. But what we're going to do now, if I can actually see my screen because my microphone is in the way, I need to just change around the screen for a slight bit. We are going for Cisalpine Gaul, and this will happen in about 1 year, and we will get some claims. And Roman freemen will settle in own Gallic territories in Ariminum. I think we already might control that. Yes, we do. We control the entirety of that place. No, we actually don't control those part of it, which belongs to Benevento. Oh, not Benevento, Veneto. Benevento's down here somewhere. In CK3. Not in this game. It doesn't matter. Many Gallic tribesmen fled from Arminium to neighboring tribes to the north. Senator Democritus Panachidij something proposes distributing their lands to military veterans and destitute Roman families. These grants are sure to upset our Gallic neighbors, who will see the threat posed by Roman expansion and take it to indicate future Roman expansion further north. Absolutely. Oh, pardon. An excellent initiative. What I think I need to do is I'm going to transport you back. And I think I might put you guys here, so you're a bit closer to the Carthaginians. We're going to go for discipline to make my guys good at their work. I'm going to perform a divine sacrifice because I want to get my stability back up. And the guys which were in custody is now dead. That's a good thing for us. I think we might want to take Crete as well in the future. Sometime. I have understood that Crete is actually like the noob island in this game. Just like Ireland is in Crusader Kings. So that's an interesting thing. Because I saw that a specific person called Dennis Stone, he had a noob campaign playing as Crete. Or some people on Crete. Why do you want to replace this guy? He's a good guy though. He's good at his job. He's a loyal man as well. But he will no longer be a governor, so I need to replace him. That's a bit unnice. I like the guy, and I could just put him back in charge. Yeah, I'm going to. I would like that guy to stay as a governor. So he's basically sent 2 letters at once. Like, we sent one letter like, you're fired. And then he had the second letter like immediately after saying April Fools or something. Like that. Okay, so those 9 troops should be here. You should embark on those 24 ships. And those ships here should go to Kosei. And the reason I made those sounds was because I couldn't speak, it seems like. You guys can stay here. No, we can actually join in, so we can make a bigger navy there. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Olives, hemp, wood, iron. I would like some iron, but there isn't any iron. If I gained an extra wood, what would I gain? Ship recruitment speed. Okay. If I gained olives, I think that would make my slaves happier. Yes, it would. So I think I want the surplus of olives in the capital, because that's a good thing. It generally is a good thing. This will soon be finished. But not so far. Liguria. We have a new Olympiad. Yes, sure. Senonia shall be Roman. We have settled in Senonia. And people lose opinion of us. Okay? By the way, how are those people feeling about me? I forgot about you. You don't like me enough for me to integrate you. I need far more opinion. What I could do though is I could bribe you Send the gift. It's only 7 gold, and I need commercial ventures. I didn't even want this, but I guess I need to use it for something now. That's a bit of a waste. What could I go for? Do some random things. Go for the things that makes me the most money, preferably, like cloth and dice. Let's try to make some money out of trade. It's Italic Feuditarius. With Cisalpine Gaul now within reach, we could approach with the Ligurian tribes. They may be receptive given the precarious position in the midst of the Gauls. Yeah, sure. They don't actually like me that much. It's only like Veneto, and I don't think they particularly like me that much. They actually do. That's weird. Those people don't. You do. I don't know. I have no idea actually. You are here now. I want to move those people up. Somewhere close. Close. I think the people we are going to attack are the Veneto. They're probably going to be the next target whenever we want to go and attack people. Like Carthage has slowed down a bit, and that's good for us. I don't particularly want them to become bigger. I would like the Barian tribes to consolidate, to make sure they can make a bigger threat against the Carthaginians, but that's probably not going to happen. We're not that lucky. We aren't that lucky. So when would this happen? Did we gain some CBs? I think we have some CBs on Veneto now. They're actually fighting against someone. Those people. What are you trying to take? I have no idea. But I think, yeah, we have a claim on you. And they only have one ally. Which I feel like we could take those people down. They're actually Hellenic. So that's interesting. They're Venetic, which is an Italic people. But they are actually Hellenic, so that's interesting. You would think they would be pagan. Hellenic is pagan, of course, but that they had like their own religion. But I guess I'm wrong. It's not the first time. I want those guys to go around because I want you to be able to blockade here if needed. And I also need an Eastern Navy. A Bactrian person won this time. He is very young. Not very young. He's old. But he's probably one of the best characters I've seen in this game so far. Founder. Huh. That's interesting. Orator. Victorious. Yeah, he is victorious. Energetic. Wise, as well as tactician. He's amazing. Let me tell you, that this guy is amazing. But I do need an Eastern Navy as well as a Western one. Because I have no Navy here. I have a lot of ports though, and I don't think I need everyone. All of them. I need to spend my money on building up my buildings. I think that's something I need to do. Not really that I can't do it, but... if I only build in capitals. If I build in other buildings, in other places I could, I guess. That's like the thing. Guess I could spend my money on mercenaries. That's always a solution to go for. Euboea is finished. Athens is not finished. You have some more space. I'm going to build that instead then. Finished. You're not even a city. I guess I could found a city here. I have the money for it. It's political influence though as well. That's the thing. It's a level 2 port though. That's potentially a bit much. I would like to found some cities up here. We have one here in the Oceania. Where's Salona, by the way? That's Salona. If you didn't know, Salona used to be a big city in the real world. Yeah, it was. I think Salona was a big city in the Roman world. I might be wrong, but I think Salona was a big city. As was Aquileia. Incendiary slave speaks in Potentia. A hot-headed slave with a talent for oration by the name of Telesphorus has been stirring up his fellow bondsmen in the settlement of Potentia. The local authorities have so far managed to keep the situation under control, but the brazen fool continues to hold fort on the corruption and unfairness of the political system. He's not entirely wrong, with Gaius Unius receiving honorable mentions. Yeah, thank you. The slave population of the entire province of Lucania has by now heard of his exploits, and the city elites and slave owners are demanding immediate action to ensure the status quo is not disturbed further, and any slave rebellion is crushed before it can be allowed to ferment. Pardon again. I'm just going to round them up and crucify them. I think that's the most reasonable thing to go for. We get some tyranny, but it's going to go away. And we gain some advances, civic ones. We dispatch envoys to the Italic tribes of the Cisalpine Gaul to ascertain their worthiness. It has become clear the most deserving is Veneto. We could simply offer them an alliance, or we could be more slightly assertive and demand they become closer allies than they might like to contemplate. We are much more powerful than they are, so I could try and do that. Just integrate them further down the line. Could try. A handed person is dead. I'm gonna look at the inventions. We're falling a bit behind on the religious ones. He's not that good at his job, let me tell you. There's something I want here. Global monthly food is not a bad thing. This one is not a bad thing either. There's a lot of good things in here. Okay. Garrison size, garrison growth, fort defense, siege ladders. Make my ships a bit better. Not a bad thing. I will like it eventually, at least. Veteran enticement. Learning on the job. Okay. Civic ones then. Let's try and make myself a bit richer. This one would be a good one. Temporary office. Julian Calendar. Arches. I'm trying to find out which ones make sense. That would give me money. Aspera. The Greeks had an ephemeral taxation system, but the practice of levying a wealth tax during times of crisis was a valuable addition to the treasury. It's like in Sweden. We implemented a temporary tax on the people with higher incomes. A temporary one, within citation marks. And they didn't remove it for about 25 years. Then they finally removed it. That was because they were forced to. Because people didn't particularly enjoy it. Oh, so they are my feudatory state now. Oh. Which means we could, in the end, integrate them. The only bad thing is they are a subject though. So I think this one should actually be seen as done. Because they are a subject of mine. Right. Seeing as they are a feudatory state of mine, that means they are a subject. Yeah, I'm their overlord. So I think that one should actually be said yes to. Are there any more glass anywhere? Or iron? I will love me some iron. But I'm going to settle for glass instead and make the civilization value work. I guess. If I have to, I guess I have to. This one will not happen. Northern Ruins. Valles, Arni and Liguria. We need to take those places. I see no reason not to. Do I have claims on them? That's the question. You can stand in Genoa. Do I have a claim on this dude? We do not. Can I fabricate a claim on you? I think I can. You do have some alliances, which would give me the option to take those people down as well when trying to do this. So I'm going to fabricate a claim on you, on the province of Liguria. Hopefully I don't get a one for free soon. Serious? Guess I can pay for stability, that's fine. That's actually completely fine. We gain a big subject, and in 10 years we are able to integrate them. Ooh, talk about integration, I forgot about you. It will take 2 years. And then we will no longer have any subjects here in the Italian mainland, so that's a good thing. I think we can attack you in 2 years. That's CB. Where's the truce? That's the truce. Yeah, in 2 years. Then I would like to take down Sicily. And they do have it. They should have it like it. Okay, they have this revolt thing going on, which is bad for them, I guess. Carthage is very unstable. Did those people used to be those big and those so independent? No, they didn't. I think this was like an uprising, because Carthage is not very stable. I think that's basically the reason. It might be, at least. Yes, I think so. Fugitives crossed the borders, fleeing the dreadful war with Norizia. A number of important dignitaries have managed to escape to our lands, hoping to find refuge. Isn't that like Babylon or something? With the blue walls? At least that's Iraq, and I remember those things from Iraq. Our advisors recommend against giving them asylum due to the fragile political circumstances in our region, and indeed much favor may be gained with them if we have to finish their job. Or I get those minor characters, which are, to be honest, it could be better. Who are those people even? Norizia, where are you? Can you see them? I feel like they're a small guy. They do feel like a small one. Welcome here, have fun. Welcome to Roma. Every fugitive is a welcome here. Because no one dares tell me that I'm wrong. Except you on YouTube. And it seems like Kush is going to their demise. Yeah, they went to their demise. Long time no see, Kush. I was rooting for you, but apparently that was the wrong thing to do. I would like to see those people attack each other. Or Egypt and the Seleucids, or Egypt and Thrace, or... I would like those people, those two, to have a big war between each other. Because they're insanely strong. Yes, they are. There's a lot of civil wars happening here, I think. It does make sense though, because that's a huge kingdom. Or empire, and it's an empire. If you have a nation that spans over the entirety of India, that's an empire. The queen were called the Empress of India, so that does make sense. And when I say the queen, I mean the Queen of England. She was actually the Empress or Emperor, depending if they were a male or woman, of India. This person is terrible. Who are you? My censor. You're not that bad. Why are you failing so much? Come on, do your job. Stop being so terrible. You're making me unpopular. Olympia is prospering. Our colossal construct have unexpected benefits in Olympia. It is now pure euphoria. I think we have had this thing before. Ah. That's only 12 months though. I'd rather get this one. Stability and minus tyranny. That's a good thing. I do think so. An eye for aesthetics. I can't speak, I promise. Thank you for the money, by the way. How strong is my levy, by the way? The Italian one is huge, but it's mainly light infantry, as is the Magna Grecian one. The Macedonian one has some heavy cavalry, because that's like the Macedonian people. Yeah, I would love some stability. Thank you. I'm spending my political influence and stuff. I feel like they have nerfed the speed which you gain political influence in. I used to have this kind of feeling that that's the case. I might be wrong though, but that's how I feel. At least, that's how I feel. So we're gonna try and take those down, and those down. Take everything in one go, and just try and make myself bigger in this area. That's basically the idea. And we will eventually integrate Veneto in about 10 years. So you're dead. Did they say something about his family having 6 out of 3 expected jobs? That's insane. You serious? Yes, they do. The Claudii. Huh. And they're not even the strongest ones. I feel like I have more jobs than I have people right now. We did get a CB. Awesome. It's time to fight. Fight. You have some allies. Did you have 3 allies before? Okay, so we can take those guys as well. And we have Veneto and we have Sipontum. Although Sipontum won't be around for much longer though. That's like the only thing. You can go directly in and siege them down while I raise the Italic levy as well as the Cisalpine Gallic levy as well. I think they should be enough. Because these are 25 troops, that's insane. Man, go up here and have some fun. You can join the Legion. That's an insanely big levy, by the way. Because we need to be careful about those guys. If they go against my levy here, they are going to kill me. Some civil war is done, which is fun for them, I guess. Okay, so they're trying to consolidate their forces so they can try and take me down. Apparently they say that we should win this because only 500 troops are walking in. I don't want to actually give any more families a job, you know. Just leave me alone. We did integrate them now, so that's something. That's a good thing, you know. What are you trying to do, mate? What are you even trying to do? Like, seriously, what is he trying to do? We get some oratory advances, that's awesome, I love it. I want to spend that on what thing? National slave output would give me a lot of money, I think. A Villicus in Rome was often a well-treated slave who was elevated over his or her brethren. This practice often resulted in easier communication with the slave population of any given enterprise. Basically a foreman, or like the first man. Someone who's basically steering the people beneath him, which is exactly what they said. Veneto actually has a huge levy, by the way, and that's a lot of heavy infantry. So I'm actually kind of thankful that we didn't have to fight against them. And I'm thankful they're on my side, and that we can just integrate them, but they felt weak enough that I could do this. They're like, okay, we don't want to fight with Rome. Rome is too strong for us. We're just gonna take the safe way out of this. Which does make sense. Take back Genoa first, though. Why are you running away? He's weaker than you are. Don't run away. Fight him. You should fight him on the beaches. The attrition is kind of strong. Can I like divide this in two? No, it's not. Apparently, I can't. I can. That's awesome. Good. I don't want all of those troops in the same place just getting themselves killed, because that's a stupid thing to do. So what you can do is actually try and siege those people down. I don't want... That was easy. That was actually incredibly easy. You know? I did not expect that to be that easy. So we're gonna try and kill those people. We stack wipe them. Good. We're gonna try and kill those people. Let's preferably stack wipe them as well. We're not going to stack wipe 9k troops. They have no morale though. I only killed 1,000 troops. That's a bit sad. You know? I would have expected more from myself. But I want to take down everything that I can take down in one war. Just take everything. Charitable Contributions. Our officials in the province of Lucania report that they have been approached by some of the petty landowners of the area with donations of grain and other fare for the use of the state. Whether they were unable to sell it themselves or are just model citizens, extra grain is always useful, though it has not yet been satisfactorily decided how the windfall should be deployed. So they lose loyalty if I give it to Liguria. Or I could make this guy lose loyalty as well as the... However I do it, people lose loyalty. And this gives me money, so yes, that's a good thing. It's fine. I like it that way. Completely fine. Okay, you're going to kill those people? Good. But that's actually great. You stack wipe them. I love you. You're amazing. I love my legions. Although that's not a legion, that's a levy. But still, I love them. They're incredible people. Seeing as I have a navy, I should probably use it to help me out. To blockade this thing. Sometimes I'm stupid. Yes, I know. You already know this by now. If you have watched me long enough, you know that I tend to. Okay, it's too late. We already have this place now. You can stay there either way and siege it down. You can't go through here. Just stand somewhere where you won't get attrition. When we get this, that navy will die. Prosperity. I'd rather have the stability and popularity if you don't mind. And we killed their ships. Great. You can actually stay there for now as well. So that's their army, the strong one. It's actually mercenaries as well. That's probably big chunk of the reason why they're so strong. Because I were a bit surprised about how many troops they managed to get. So they can apparently walk through here. Yes, they can. That's a levy. That's only a levy. So what I want to do, I want to send my legion to save them. And you're going to counter them here first. So you can go in and help them out. Yeah, this should be easy. Because they have no morale. And he became disciplined. That's awesome. Thank you. I love it. The legion can go back here now. Just do it. Have some fun. And we won that siege. Awesome. Siege down things. Feel like it's a fun day. Fun day to be a Roman. It's a very fun day to be a Roman actually, because we're taking Cisalpine Gaul. That's awesome. Someone is dead, we won another siege. We won that one, the important one. I'm going to take the capital down as well. Because why the hell not? It's a fortress. It'll take a while. And they're trying to take this down. It's going to happen eventually. And that's their army. I need to kill those armies if I want to take the rest of the country. Otherwise it won't be possible. But they're trying to, I think my allies are trying to take them down. Eventually. They might try at least. Okay, so this person is dead. He was a party leader of the Optimists. If you try and attack them, I think our higher morale is going to make sure we win this. Because they're just going to retreat. Not 19k though. I don't think we can beat 19k with 13k. It's like that. It's not a legion. It's levy. With like kind of bad troops. Not as much heavy infantry as I have in my legion. So you join in. You join in. You can stay here for now actually. If you don't want to go in and kill those people instead. In this big battle for this final place. Okay, so we lost 6,000 troops, but I don't know how many of those troops were mine and how many were my allies' troops. It does depend. So we're gonna try and take this down. They're going to win this battle. We can just finish this one out. And I want to go for full occupation. Which we can. That's a lot of aggressive expansion, by the way. But we gain a lot of land, like in one go. That's not involved in my war. Who are those people? Huh, interesting. Have fun. That's 20 aggressive expansion, that's okay. It's going to go down eventually. Banish everyone, because I don't want any friends. And I'm going to disband my levies as well. And you can go back to Genoa, if you don't mind. And then we can finish into the Padus Valley. Ah, we finally have this thing. Is Venetos my friends? Oh, because of this one single place, we didn't control the entire Emilia. The Padus River flows down from the Alps and into the Adriatic Sea, making the land fertile and populous. It is time we appropriated these lands and secured the river as a frontier. Placentia Spina. Where? Spina is close to this place. I think I should just go for Spina. If I wanted this thing, I need Valles Arni and Liguria, which means I need 2 places from those guys, which means I need to fabricate a claim on them. because I don't think we have a claim on you. We don't. So I'm going to fabricate one for Liguria. Because I'm eventually going to try and take Liguria from the Intimilia people, because that's apparently their name. This is looking good. We're getting stronger. Septimus Cornelius Scipio and his dream, he's terrible by the way, and his dreams of high office are fairly well known in the Senate of Rome, but recently he has been lobbying more urgently for his suitability and deservedness for the role of tribune of the people. You suck, mate, by the way. While ordinarily we would be able to appoint whoever we like to the post without causing offense or starting rumors, the enthusiasm of this person has put us in a rather awkward position regarding the incumbent official. He is good at statesmanship, though. Maybe this isn't your thing, man. You know that, right? Do something else with your life. Like being my doctor, which is not going to be you. I need someone who's better at this job. That's his job. You could probably stand in Genoa. Just okay. Because we're trying to construct a city in Spina, which is that place here. That's a good thing. We are finally going into here, and I think we have taken... This person has money, apparently. It seems that because Marius has gotten his hands on a lot of wealth, as he has started investing a great deal of silver into building a reputation for himself lately. Though it's unclear exactly where he found these riches, his efforts are surprisingly effective. He wanna become consul, this person, the Greek governor. I feel I have an idea where he gained that money. It's kinda easy to see why. He probably gained that money by being corrupted and stealing it from the people himself. It does make sense. This is Rome, so why wouldn't that make sense? Did we have Medellinium? Can I even see Medellinium in this place? That's Medellinium, or modern day Milano. This was actually the Roman capital for a while. In the 4th century, late 4th century, early 5th century, Medellinium was the Roman capital during the Emperor Theodosius. No, not Theodosius, he was his father. Theodosius the Great died in 395. His son was Honorius. Honorius was the Western Emperor, and he had his capital in Medellinium. And in the end, the Roman capital was in Ravenna, which is not there. That's Ravenna. The Roman capital, the last Western Roman capital was Ravenna, because it was easily defended in comparison to Roma. That's basically the reasoning behind it. But the reasoning behind it is that I'm going to take a break here, guys. So if you have enjoyed this, make sure to like this video. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss out on any future content, as well as helping me out as a content creator. So thank you for watching, guys. See you soon. Take care.